because it is a little bit more, not even a little bit more, it's a lot more information. So I'm going to, in a second, flip the screen properly so it can mirror so that y'all can see the words in the right way. I am back in my regular studio, so bear with me as I figure out a way to make sure that y'all can see and I can see and we all can see, okay? Because it don't matter if we can't see shit. All right. I'm gonna zoom in a teach. Okay. So we're going to be going through the qualities first, and then we're gonna get into our moon phases. So hopefully y'all have y'all pens, pencils, notebooks, whatever you need, okay? Because once we get started, I'm not gonna be stopping too much. Before we get started, a couple housekeeping things. We are all family, we are all community. So if you have anybody that comes in and asks a question, that may ask a question in regards to something that we've already gone over, feel free to fill them in, okay? Also, we do have live gift goals. Live gifts are just a way to show your appreciation for the community, for what we're talking about, for me doing all of this. If you do need to reload gifts at any point, you can go to tiktok.com/coins and reload there. For whatever reason, they're still not allowing us to reload in the app store or through the app, period. So you will have to go to the website to do that. Likes help more than anything. Shares help more than anything. Gifts are most definitely appreciated. We do have a gift goal here, okay, that I will be pinning a couple times out of us doing this, okay? So let's get started. We're going to go through what we call the qualities first. Let me pull out my notes. And then we're going to get into the moon phases so that you guys can have a better understanding of the moon phases, how to use them, and all of that good stuff. Okay? All right. So, what are qualities? Okay, when it comes to qualities, like I said, we have our cardinal signs, we have our fixed signs, and then we have our mutable signs, okay? All of these three different categories basically describe the energy of the signs that are within its umbrella, okay? So we're going to start with cardinal signs because they are first. And if I can put that right there, so that's going to fall off. Let me know at any point if y'all can't see. Let me mirror the video. Okay, perfect. So y'all can see. Okay. All right. So starting with cardinal signs. Okay. Can y'all see? All right, cool. Okay, cool. So, our cardinal signs are Aries, okay, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Okay? Set my notes up right here. So I gotta keep straining my damn head. Okay. Aries, of course, is a fire sign. So each quality hosts one of each element. Okay? For fire, we got Aries. Let me cut this down a little bit. For fire, we have Aries. For water, we have Cancer. For air, we have Libra. For earth, we have Capricorn. Okay? Those are cardinal signs. Okay? Now I'm going to give you the or the significance of what cardinal signs are. All right? So cardinal signs are the leaders. Okay? These are the people who don't mind taking initiative, starting things, creating things. They don't mind being the first to do nothing. They don't mind doing shit out the box. All of that good stuff. Okay? They're the leaders. They don't mind everybody being behind them and they being the ones to take the first steps. Okay? They're also the initiators. Okay? They initiate most of what's going on. Alright? Again, they don't mind being the ones to be like, hey, look, let's go ahead and do X, Y, and Z. Let's get this and that together. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more so y'all can see. Okay, cool. Okay? They don't mind. Alright? If you know any of these signs, they don't mind leading, they don't mind initiating. They'll start the conversations. They'll say what needs to be said. They're going to do what needs to be done. They're not waiting for nobody's permission. Very much so, what's up? Okay? Now, Aries represents the spring. So, this initiates the springtime. Right? They bring in the new season. Okay? Going back to leaders and initiators. Right? Cancer initiates the summer. Okay, so they lead the summer. This is a way for you to remember as well. Okay, Libra brings in the fall or autumn, whatever you want to call it. Same thing. All right, they bring in that new energy. And then, of course, Capricorn brings in the winter time. Okay, now these people are goal-oriented. They get shit done. If they got a goal, they got something that they're trying to accomplish, something that they're trying to do, they gonna get that shit done. One way or another, it's gonna get accomplished. Okay? They're ambitious. They got dreams, baby. These signs got dreams. Not to say no other signs don't have dreams or whatever the case is, but these are the people who are the most, who would be considered the most unapologetic when it comes to going after the things that they want. Okay? Not being very, not being afraid, not letting too much get in their way, that type of thing. Okay? They're proactive. They gonna get that shit done. It just is what it is. Okay? Now, with that being said, of course, there's always things that these signs need to work on or be aware of to make sure that they are getting done whatever they need to get done. And staying focused on whatever it is that they need to stay focused on. Okay? So, with these signs, sometimes they struggle with struggles. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes they struggle with following through. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they struggle with following through. Sometimes, you know, they may fall a little short of whatever they focused on or whatever their goals was. Maybe, you know, overthinking it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they're more focused on starting the project rather than seeing it through. You know what I'm saying? They can kind of get stuck in that beginning phase where it's like, okay, you know, we started it, we initiated it, but then when it comes to fulfilling, getting the job done, getting things to the next level, sometimes these signs get stuck there. So if you fall under one of these signs, you know, you can also take this advice. Make sure that you follow through with the things that you start. You can start things, but are you successfully following through with those things is the question. Okay? So these are cardinal signs. Everybody got it? Any questions, comments, or concerns before we move on to the next one? I wonder if I can fit it all in this. Let's see. All right, so now we're moving on to our fixed signs. Okay. We're moving on to our fixed signs. We just did cardinal, so now we're moving on to fixed energy. Okay? This will apply to whatever placements you may have these signs in your chart. So it can apply to your sun sign, your moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, don't matter. Any of your house placements, it doesn't matter. Okay? Our fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Taurus, Leo, Scorpios, and Aquarius create our fixed energy. Okay? Now, what are the characteristics of fixed energy? These are the builders. So after the cardinal signs, initiate, create, lead, these are the signs that are going to build. They're in the middle phase, right? So you have the start and then you have the middle, right? These are our middle phase people. So they are the builders. They are also the sustainers. They sustain whatever has been created. Okay? So these are the people that are going to work on whatever was created, whatever was started, whatever was initiated. These are the people that are going to come in and they're going to sustain it. They're going to make sure it's running properly. They're going to contribute however they need to contribute to it, so on and so forth. All right? They also provide stability. These signs are going to keep everything stable. Again, they serve as that middle man, that in between. Okay, so after, again, the cardinal signs have come in and created whatever they created and structured whatever they structured and laid the foundation, these are the people that's going to make sure that everything is running smoothly. Okay, these are the worker bees. Okay, so Taurus comes in the middle of our spring season. Aries comes first, then it's Taurus. So Taurus serves as the middleman in our spring season. Leo serves as the middleman in our summer season. Scorpio serves as the middleman in our fall season. And Aquarius serves as the middleman in our winter season. So these signs, again, create the stability in between the beginning and the end of those seasons. Okay? Now, these people are very determined. They're very determined to get things done, to make sure things are flowing, to make sure things are working, to make sure things are growing, so on and so forth. Okay? They're also very persistent. Very persistent. Okay? These are the signs that will try and try and try and try and try and try again until they, you know, accomplish whatever they want to accomplish. These signs can also be your perfectionist. Okay? These will also be your quote-unquote perfectionists. They have to make sure that things are just right. If you know any of these damn signs, then you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, the struggles of these signs. These signs hate change. They hate change. They can't stand changing. They can't stand things fucking moving without their permission. They don't like shit being all over the place. They don't like for you to say one thing and then move to the next thing. These signs, they don't like all that crisscross applesauce, you know, here, there, everywhere. They don't like that shit. This is why these signs get a rep for being stubborn, stuck in their ways, all of those things. Because they don't like change unless they've initiated their own change. They don't really like all that shit changing like that. Okay, so these will be your quote-unquote stubborn signs. Let me lower my chair a little bit. Stubborn as hell. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Y'all stubborn as hell. Very much so. Stubborn. Okay? Want what y'all want. Wanted to go the way y'all wanted to go. You know. They don't really want shit to be changing too much. They not with all that. Okay? If you set something up with these people, if you create some type of routine, if you get them used to something, you better stick to it. Okay? All that saying one thing today, saying another thing tomorrow, these people, they don't like that shit. Okay? However, being resistant to change is not a good quality because change is necessary. You need to change, right? There's certain things that happen that require change. There's certain places that you want to go in your life that require change. So the advice for these particular signs, my fixed sign, that's what I call fixed. Because when something is fixed, it doesn't want to move, right? For my fixed signs, my Taurus, my Leo, my Scorpios, and my Aquarius, you have to be more open to changes. You have to be more open to going with the flow. You have to be more open to things kind of moving around. Sometimes, not all the times, right? But sometimes without you having a heads up. Okay? You just got to be all right with that. All right. Last but not least. Y'all got this? We're moving on. Of course, change is scary. Of course, it's uncomfortable, but it doesn't defeat the fact that you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? You being here today required change. You had to change from an embryo to a damn person. You know what I'm saying? You had to change from a toddler to a middle-aged kid to a teenager. You had to do it. You know, but did you die? No, you're still here. So it's not that bad. Can't be that bad. All right. Last but not least, The signs that's with all the bullshit. My mutables. Hold on. Let's get this right. Okay. My mutables. These are the signs that really don't give a fuck about nothing. You talking about go with the flow. If go with the flow was a person, it would be a mutable sign. Okay? Who are my mutables? Big Gemini. Big Gemini. Big Virgo. Okay? Not the thumbs down. You hating already? It's only the afternoon. Big Sag. And then, of course, last but not least, them goddamn Pisces. These are the we don't give a fuck about none of that shit signs. They don't give a fuck about nothing. You can put anything in their path. They don't care. They gonna figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? They gonna figure that shit out. You can't back these people into a corner. Ain't no corners. Okay? These are the adapters. They adapt to any environment you put them in. It don't matter. It don't matter if they cry or not. It don't matter if they get mad or not. It don't matter if they cuss a nigga out. It don't matter. They gonna adapt. They're gonna adapt. It don't matter. You can put them in any situation. You can present them with any problem. These people are going to figure it out. They are not limited to issues, to problems, to situations, to life. Life don't get in the way of these people. They gonna find a way. They gonna find a way. Okay? These are the transformers. These people always reinvent themselves. Okay? They become a different person. You see them one day in one situation. You see them 2 days later. They on some whole different shit. They don't mind changing. They don't mind growing. These are usually the people who are very influential when it comes to creating new things, pushing things out the box. You know what I'm saying? Being very unapologetic. They don't give a hell. You know what I'm saying? You will never see these people in the same thing twice. And I don't mean clothes, but I just mean energies. You know what I'm saying? They're very creative, very versatile. Okay? These people are extremely open-minded. They are extremely open-minded. No, a Libra is a cardinal sign. We just did cardinals. I'm going to do a review once we get finished with mutables, okay? So if you just join and stick around for the review. Very open-minded people. They're not one of the ones that's like, oh, no, I don't think we should do that because... You're like, hell yeah, what you trying to do? They with the shit. These is the people that you call when you just got a random-ass idea and you want somebody to help you execute it or give you some advice or whatever. These are the ones that you need to pick up the phone and call. They got advice for days. They got ideas for days. They got remedies for days. Baby, mutable. Okay? Cut my light back on. These people are extremely resourceful. Extremely resourceful. They always know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that know the person that you need. They always got a plug somewhere. Hey, I got a plug for this. Hey, I got a plug for that. Hey, I got a plug for this. They can get you a discount. They can get you in the clubs. They can get you in the lounges. They can get you a business deal. They always know somebody that got some money. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that probably know a millionaire, but they never tell you they know the millionaire until it's a situation where you need to know that they know a millionaire or something. You know what I'm saying? They always know people with resources. They always got the resources. They always got the resources. There is nothing that these people can't come up with, can't sort out, can't figure out, can't solve. It is what it is. These is the people that you call when you're ready to make some changes around this motherfucker. They are very versatile. Very, very versatile. You cannot box these people in. They won't allow it. Can't happen. When you think that you've played them, you realize that they're playing chess and not checkers. These are chess players. Respectfully. And not just because I'm a Gemini with a Sagittarius rising. But it just is what it is. These are the chess players. Y'all just seen what Kendrick just did? Y'all know about Tupac? Y'all seen how Ice Cube did NWA? You know what I'm saying? Cat Williams. They playing chess. You down here playing checkers. But they playing chess. You played yourself when you try to play with them. Okay, you played yourself. Now, of course, there's always a downside to all energy. Right? So their downside is okay. They can't make their mind up about shit. They can't make their mind up about shit. I think I left the E out. Fuck. Hold on. Alright. Can't make their mind up. These motherfuckers, they got so many goddamn ideas, so many alternatives, so many options in their head. Which one they're gonna pick, I don't know. Especially when it comes to themselves. Now, when it comes to other people, they just give you all the goddamn options and let you choose. So they don't really gotta do that work. But when it comes to their own life, whoo, baby, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh my. Oh my. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Okay. Can you choose? Can you pick something? These people, they don't know what they want to eat. They don't know where they want to go for their birthday. They don't know what outfit they're going to put on for the day. They don't know if they're going to wear this shoe or that shoe. They don't know if they're going to wear this necklace or that necklace. They don't know. They don't know if they want to go to this restaurant because this restaurant got the good drinks. But then this other restaurant got the good appetizer that they want. But then this other restaurant got the entree that they want. You know what I'm saying? In their head, they would just go to all three and get one of each. But they can't do that because there's other people involved. So then they got to pick something. Okay? It's like, it's hard out here for these signs. It's very hard. Not only that, but they can be inconsistent. They can be inconsistent. One day they love you, the next day they not even talking to you. You might not have even done nothing wrong. They just is over it. You know what I'm saying? They think that they want something one minute, and the next minute they don't want that shit no more. They think that they, want to go somewhere, then the next minute they like, actually, I changed my mind. Actually, I don't actually want to do that. Actually, I just thought about it, and I don't want to do that no more. Yeah, but you just said 5 minutes ago that you want to do it. Okay, and 5 minutes later, I'm saying I don't want to do that shit no more. Okay? If you're dating one of these people, God bless you. God bless you. Honestly, congratulations. Because if you made it that far in their life where they ain't cut you off or ghost you, then you're doing something good. You're doing something good. Because they will go ghost. Okay? This is the I don't know you no more signs. I'm sorry, who are you again? As if we wasn't dating for 15 years. What you mean, you? Who am I? Who are you? Okay. These are people that's gonna look you dead in your face and not speak. Yeah, they got problems. We got issues, you know what I'm saying? But people love us. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is when it comes to these ones right here. Alright, now we about to review. We're going to start back with our cardinals, and then we're going to move our way back to our mutables, just to review for those who missed the first part. Alright, so we started with our cardinal signs. Aries, Cancer, Libras, Capricorn. These are our leaders, our initiators. These are people who are going to get out there and they're going to get the work done. They're going to do what needs to be done. They're going to start the project. They're going to spearhead the idea. They're going to say, hey, y'all, we need to start this new shit. I got some new shit right here. You know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and go with this. Okay? They're goal-oriented. Hey, I got a plan. I got a master plan. If you ever met any one of these signs, they always got a master fucking plan. Okay? You know how they be like, we need to get this money by tomorrow. They gonna figure out how to get that money by tomorrow. They gonna figure that shit out. Okay? They got the plan. They gonna take action. Okay? Because they begin every season. Aries begins the springtime. Right? Aries also opens up the new cycle, the new season, the official new year, what we call the spring equinox. Cancer begins the summertime. Okay? We love the summer. The summer bring out the ratchet, the ghetto, and the crazy in us. We love that real bad. Okay? Libra starts the fall season. We love a good fall season. We love that. Okay? The sun start, the sun not burning our ass as much as it was in the summertime. It's cooling off a little bit. We can wear our earth tones. Okay? We can bring out our army green and our browns. We love that, okay? And then Capricorn brings in the winter. Capricorn's like, hey, listen, I'm here now. Shut all this shit down. Everybody go in the house. Everybody go in the house and work on the next big thing. That's Capricorn energy. Everybody go your ass in the house and get some discipline real fast. Go set that new routine. We got routines to make now. Come on, people. Capricorn like the older brother, older sister, or Eric Mage. I know that sounds like, I want order. That's Capricorn shit. Okay? Let's get some order around this motherfucker. What do we need to do? What plans do we need to put in action? What do we need to do to get some order, some discipline, some structure in this motherfucker? Okay? They are very goal-oriented and ambitious. These signs are very ambitious. They always have a plan for what they want their life to look like. Very ambitious. Okay? Got dreams, beyond dreams, beyond dreams. Okay? They're proactive. They not just going to say what they're going to start, but they're going to go start that shit. They're not just going to say, hey, I want to start a business. No. They may say they're going to start a business at 3 o'clock. By 5:30 p.m., they doing something. That business is getting somewhere. However, they struggle with following through. So they'll start the shit, but somewhere down the line, they'll stop working on it. Somewhere down the line, they'll be like, all right, I think I bit off more than I can chew. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can do this anymore. I was real pumped up in the beginning when I started the shit, but now, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little irritated. I'm getting a little annoyed. You know what I'm saying? So they have multiple things that they've started. How many they've completed, I don't know. We're going through each side. So you'll see the other side of the board when it's time. All right? We're going through each side. Okay? They'll start that shit. But then they be like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They probably got like 16 different businesses that they done started in the last 3 months. 45 different journals full of business ideas. And they may only executed 2. You know what I'm saying? It be baby. Alright, moving on to our fixed signs. Our fixed signs. Our Taurus, our Leos, our Scorpios, and our Aquarius. These are our builders, our sustainers, and the people who create stability. Okay? So, our Taurus, Leos, Scorpios, and Aquarius. Did I say Sagittarius? I mean Aquarius. And Aquarius, these people are the ones that you call on when you need workers, people to be consistent, people to show up. Okay? These people are very committed to whatever the fuck they commit to. If they commit to it, they're committed. And I'm talking about with anything. Business, love life, personal life, family, you name it. If they say they're going to do it and they commit to that shit, they're going to do it. They're going to be there. As long as you need them to be there, they're going to put that work in. They don't mind working. They don't mind getting to the shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't mind holding it down. Okay? These people are very determined, very persistent. If they got their mind on some shit, they're going to execute that motherfucker. They're going to get it done. You ain't got to worry. These not the type of people that you need to stand over their shoulder and make sure that they doing it. They going to do it. Now, they may do it in their own time. You know what I'm saying? They may do it on their own schedule. But it's going to get done. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about it getting done. It's going to get done. It just might get done. You might give them the project at 11:30 a.m. They may take like 17 breaks, walk around the office and socialize with a couple people. You know what I'm saying? They might eat 5 times in the midst of that. Sit on the phone probably for about an hour or 4. And then they gonna do what they need to do. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. But it's just not gonna be on your time. It's gonna be on their time. That's the only thing. But these signs are stubborn and resistant to change. So once you give them something to do, or once they're used to something, that better be it. Don't you give me something at 2 p.m. and then come back in here at 3 talking about something. Actually, no, bitch. Actually, get out. Actually, you can leave because I'm not changing it. Now, you just sat here and told me to do it this way. And they ain't coming in here 30 minutes later trying to do it another way. No. I'm not doing that. They don't like change. Okay? They don't like that shit. When they get into their little groove, a little schedule, especially with relationships. Ooh, not to pull y'all card. But especially they get comfortable in relationships. They can settle because they rather settle and try to figure it out than leave sometimes. No tea, no shade. You know what I'm saying? This is not to jump on y'all, but I'm just saying. It is what it is. Okay? They get comfortable. They don't like all that moving around shit. I'm talking about not in Aquarius, baby, especially in Aquarius. Have you met an Aquarius? What? Them motherfuckers don't like to change. They don't like changing shit. They don't like changing a goddamn thing. And they want to do everything in their own damn time. Y'all tripping. What? Especially the motherfuckers. They stubborn as hell. What? What are we talking about? They don't want to change a fuck ass thing unless it's their idea and they ready. You can't bring change to them. They have to finally get to a place where they're ready to change. You know what I'm saying? They'll change, but it got to be on their schedule. So it may take them 5 years. It may take them 17 years, 3 months, and 65 days. But eventually, they'll wake up and smell a coffee. Okay? If you just joining, we've already done the first side of the board. So y'all just gonna have to be patient. Alright? Y'all gonna have to be patient. Y'all coming in late. Class started at 4 o'clock. It is now 4:30. Okay? So just bear with me. You gotta bear with me. Okay. Last but not least, mutables. Our mutable signs. These are, if YOLO was a person, it would be a mutable sign. If YOLO was a person, it would be these crazy mother suckers right here. Now, fun fact about these signs, they hold the most serial unalivers. I just think that y'all should know that, just so you can be cautious. These people, they play chess, not checkers. They play chess, not checkers. They're not the people that you want to get into it because they thinking 17,000 steps ahead of you. Just, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't too much play with them. Okay? I really wouldn't. These are the adapters, the transformers. You can put these motherfuckers on an island with a fork made out of plastic in a untouched civilization. And you come back 6 months and they probably be the ruler of that motherfucker. They probably be them taking over and everybody like them. And then they got the whole goddamn untouched civilization worshiping them like gods or something. I don't fucking know. Okay? You can't throw them into no shit and think they not gonna survive. They survive out of in anything. They adapt to anything. They adapt to any situation. They adapt to any relationship. They adapt to any job. These people have probably worked so many different types of jobs. It is ridiculous. So many different types of jobs. They probably did everything everywhere. Well traveled. They probably got a friend out of every different group of mankind that you can think of. Okay? They probably got friends that don't even speak English. They understand them. Okay? These are the type of people that's going to have a friend out of every friend group. You know, in high school, you got the different tables at lunch and everybody kind of be to themselves. These people know everybody at every table. They know somebody from each table. They know somebody from each group. It is what it is. Okay? These are the people that's probably best friends with the homeless man that's standing out in front of the liquor store. It just, you know what I'm saying? They can be in line and they gonna make a friend before they leave that goddamn grocery store or whatever store they in. They gonna have a friend. They gonna be cool with somebody, okay? You can't go nowhere with these people without somebody knowing them, recognizing them, knowing them from somewhere. You know, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. It's actually irritating because you be like, damn, do you know everybody somewhere? Yeah, they do, actually. They actually do. They're very open-minded, very resourceful. They know somebody that knows somebody all the time. These are the people that you call me like, hey, I need, you know, somebody that do X, Y, and Z. Yeah, hold on real second. Let me call my brother. Let me call my friend. Let me call this person. Let me call that person. They're going to get you that resource. They're going to plug you in. Okay? They are the plugs of the zodiac because they plugged in with everybody. They friends with everybody. They cool with everybody. They know every fucking body. Babe, whatever you need, they know somebody that do that shit. You need somebody to work on cars, they know somebody to work on cars. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody that's a doctor, they know a couple doctors. They know some nurses. You know what I'm saying? They know a dentist. They know somebody to do something. It just is what it is. Very versatile. They don't get boxed in. They're not a boxed in type of people. They do not mind change. They do not mind changing. They don't mind going to a different place. These are the type of people that don't mind living in another country, picking up and moving to another state. And they do the shit without warning. You'll talk to them one day, the next day, they in a whole nother state. Talking about, yeah, I just signed a lease for 2 years. You just did what? Yeah. I just moved to Africa. I seen an apartment for $400. I was just like, fuck it. Why the fuck not? If I want to move back home, I can always do that shit. So you telling me you in Africa right now? Yeah. How long you going to be there? I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's fun though. You should come. They can always invite you. You should come though. It's actually pretty cool. Like, bro, what? These motherfuckers you can call at 3 o'clock in the morning and they gonna be on shits. Hey, somebody just broke into my car and said that they gonna pull up at my house. They did what? Putting their shoes on the shit. They ready. They ready for anything. They're ready for whatever. Okay? These motherfuckers ready for whatever. However, they indecisive than a motherfucker. They can't decide on nothing to save their life. If you had a gun to their head and you said, hey, pick what you want to eat for lunch right now. Boom. Because it's going to take them 30 minutes just to figure out 2 things to choose from. They don't know. They don't know. Hey, if you don't tell me your favorite song right now, or I'm going to take one of your kids. Well, you're just going to be taking one of their kids because they can't pick a favorite nothing. They can't pick a favorite. They don't know. What is a favorite? I don't know. I got 14 options. Favorite song. I like this song for this reason. I like that song for this reason. I like this other song for that reason. I like the beat of this song. I like the words to this song. I don't have a favorite. They don't have favorites. If you find one of these signs with a favorite something, you found a unicorn. Because they don't have a damn favorite. It's favorite what? I don't know. Okay? These are people that'll probably be friends with their exes. They just cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. Who you on the phone with? Oh, my ex from high school. From high school? Girl, we cool. We cool as shit. Yeah. We were just talking for, child, they don't give a damn. Not all the exes, okay? But these signs always got an ex that they cool with. And I mean, like, actually cool. Like, they not tricking around or nothing. Like, they actually just cool. Like, they just be talking. They inconsistent, though. They inconsistent. I should underline this probably 14 times. Inconsistent. Yeah, very much so. Very much so inconsistent. Very much so here, there, everywhere. Yeah. Inconsistent. If inconsistent had a picture in the dictionary, it would be one of these people. Smiling. With the motherfucking millennial peace sign. Inconsistent. It's just like, bro. Okay? Sometimes you can't depend on these people because they change their mind. You'll call and be like, hey, so we still on for that brunch on Sunday? Actually, what brunch? I said I was gonna go to brunch with you. I said that. Child, listen. I got this crazy ass headache. I'm just gonna lay in bed all day. You know what I'm saying? I just actually just decided I needed the rest. So I can't come. Yeah. I know I just agreed to that shit, but I changed my mind. I don't want to do that shit no more. Actually, it's a dumbass idea. I don't know why the fuck I agreed to it. Very don't give a fuck what come out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? They give no fucks about what come out their mouth. More than any of the other signs. Okay, a lot of these other signs think that they big dogs when it comes to talking that shit and doing that shit. But respectfully, these people, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Okay, they try to be as nice as they can in the beginning sometimes, but eventually all that shit go out the window. Alright, then you become a whole bunch of bitches and hoes, and fuck you, and you broke, and you ugly. So, whoa, how did we get here? I don't know. You played with them. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, but they end every season. Gemini is the last sign of the spring. Virgo is the last sign of the summer. Sagittarius is the last sign of the fall. Pisces is the last sign of the winter. So they put an end to all that shit. They come in last. That's why they don't give a fuck. They don't care. Okay, they're the last to come in. They probably late to majority of the places that they go. They gonna come in late. They gonna be late. What is time? They don't know. I don't know. They come on their own time. They had their own time. They had their own schedule. They don't give a damn. I know we agreed to 5:30, but I'll be there at 6:15. If I'm being nice, because I could just get there at 7 or 8:30. What the fuck? Okay? Especially if it's not something that really got anything to do with me. I might come in at 10. Okay? And then I'm going to get there. I'm going to turn everybody up and then I'm going to leave. I'm going to get everybody excited. Everybody going to be lit. We all going to have a good time. And then I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Okay? We had a great time. Thanks. Cool. And then I'm up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We going to turn you up. We going to be the life of the party. We're going to jump around her, have everybody dancing. These signs will bring the best out of anybody. Because they make everybody comfortable. They make everybody feel at ease. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have everybody laughing down. You know what I'm saying? They going to chit-chat. They going to talk your head off about some random shit. It's always something random. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then they're going to get the fuck. They're going to go home. And you probably won't hear from them for a couple business days. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people that you meet and you fall in love with them and you never see them again. It be what it be. Alright. So now we're going to move on to moon phases. Hopefully y'all got this down. If you missed any part of this that we've covered already, click the link in my bio, subscribe to the YouTube. This will be posted on YouTube. Okay, I'm not going back through everything. We done did that twice already. Alright, so let's clean this board off and then we're going to get into the moon phases, how to execute the moon phases, how to use them to your advantage. Okay? Again, we do these lessons every Monday and Wednesday, starting at 4 p.m. So make sure that you follow. Wednesday's lesson will be on healing childhood traumas, how to do so. So make sure that y'all tune in for that one as well. Because that one is important. Also, we are a community, so if you see some people asking questions in the comments, feel free to fill them in. Okay? Fill them in with what they need to know about whatever questions they got. And if it's something you can't answer, then everybody just gonna have to wait till I post the video. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Also, we do have a live goal, so make sure that you contribute. It is just a way of showing your appreciation for the space. Yes, I do have Sagittarius placements. I'm a Sag rising, so you know how that go. If you know, you know. All right, let's get into it. Now we're about to break down these moon phases. Ooh, child. Let's get this right. All right. Okay, so now we get into moon phases. Now, the significance of moon phases, the moon goes from its first phase to its last phase within 28 days. Okay, so this is going to help you understand how this plays a part in your energy, because the moon is moving all during those 28 days. The moon is not a stationary type of, I don't want to say planet, because technically it's not a planet, but it's not a stationary quote-unquote planet. Okay, it moves all the time, every day, just like our emotions. Okay, we don't just have one emotion for a long period of time. We have emotions throughout the entire damn day. Okay, we feel one thing when we wake up, 2 seconds later we feeling something else, so on and so forth, so on and so forth, so and so forth. Okay, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate all of the love, the likes, and everything. Let's get these likes up, and let's get these shares together as well. Thank you. Okay, so starting with the first phase of the moon. Our first phase is the new moon. The new moon is our first phase. Okay? Now, this is an interactive class. So, in the comments, can you tell me what are some of the qualities of a new moon from your perspective? And then we're going to fill them in. I can tell you're a Sag rising, Sag love to teach. Baby, I'm a Sag rising, a Gemini sun and moon. This is my life, 24/7. Teaching and talking. Okay, good. Good. Okay, y'all got the idea. So the new moon is your fresh start. Okay? It is when the moon goes back to its original starting point. So this is when the moon is completely blacked out, when you can barely see it. That's when we're in our new moon phase. It's a fresh start. Some of you guys said it already. It's a new beginning. Okay? It's ushering in that new energy. It's ushering in a fresh start, giving us a whole new opportunity to lay a new foundation, to get some new shit popping off. Okay? This is a great time to start your manifestations. Not to expect your manifestations. I think that's where some people get confused. Some people think that this is the time to expect for certain things that you manifested to start coming through. No. This is the time to start putting your manifestations out there. What do I want the next 28 days to bring me? That needs to be your mentality when it comes to new moon. When it comes to the next 28 days, what do I want this to bring me? What do I want to have? Okay? This is a good time to set your goals. What goals do I have? What things do I want to accomplish? Okay? What's the type of life that I want to have? And what do I need to do to start creating that life for myself? Okay? It's also a good time for inner reflection. Okay? Inner reflection. You know, what do I need to work on? How can I show up better in this specific moon phase? Okay? What mentalities do I need to introduce? What routines do I need to introduce? What is it that I need to know? What is it that I need to be doing? Should I be asking questions? Should I be reaching out to somebody? Should I be, you know what I'm saying? This is the time to get really, really introspective. Okay? Now, for each sign I'm going to give you some of the things that you can work on during your new moon phase. Okay? With each element. So, for my fire signs, okay, that's my Aries, Leo, and Sag. Okay? You guys need to be energized, and starting new things. Energy needs to be up, fire signs, because y'all are straight fire, aka passion. Okay? Y'all are fire, aka passion. So y'all need to have energy on 100. Y'all need to come in swinging. Okay? For my earth signs, these are my Taurus, my Virgo, and my Caps. Okay? Y'all need to work on grounding. Alright? And practical goals. Practical goals, earth signs. Alright? That means don't be trying to do all this extra shit and then you get irritated with yourself fast because you got all these high ass expectations and shit. Okay? Don't do all that. Practical goals. What is something that I know I can accomplish? Not put all of this pressure on yourself and set all these crazy ass goals, and then by the end of the month, because you ain't set, because earth signs will be like, within this month, I'm gonna make $1 billion. It's like, bitch, slow down. Calm down. First of all, you could, but that's not something that you should be making a goal. That's something that will just naturally happen. Okay? What you need to do is worry about the groundwork. Good Lord. Calm down. Relax. Okay? Shit. Air signs. These are my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarius. Okay? You mother need to work on mental clarity. Because you be in your damn head. Can you come into the month with some mental clarity? Not overthinking, not procrastinating, not having 15,000 goddamn ideas in your head. Let's get some clarity. Okay? And inspired ideas. Okay? So the things that you feel drawn to, the things you feel connected to. Y'all got to start tapping more into y'all passions, air signs. Y'all got a lot of things that y'all could be doing. A lot of things that y'all could be working toward. Get it together. Like any of y'all re-say. Okay? Last but not least. My water signs. My Cancers. My Scorpios. And my Pisces. Alright? Water signs. Emotional renewal. Did I spell that right? Okay, indeed. Don't you bring them old ass feelings into this new month. Now I know that person pissed you off last month. They hurt your feelings and made you feel some type of way. We got it. We get it. Can you leave it in the goddamn past, please? Why are you coming into a new month carrying some shit, some anger, some heartbreak, whatever the fuck, into this whole new month, and then you wonder why it almost feels like you on this hamster wheel and you having the same shit occur over and over and over and over? Well, baby, that's because you're bringing the same shit into a new month. You gotta process the shit that you feel so that you can stop doing this bullshit right here. Deep inner work. This is the time of deep inner work for my water signs. Alright? Do that work. Get it done. Y'all gonna have to go to them places that you're scared to go to. You have to talk about the shit that you don't want to talk about. You have to face them demons that you don't want to face. Because if you can knock it out in this new moon cycle, before we even get into the month, you have a better chance of going through this month and making it the best. Taking advantage of it. Getting done what you need to get done. Okay? Now this is at the start of the cycle. The new cycle. This new moon. Oops, this way. Alright? This is at the start of the new moon cycle. So when the moon look like this and it's all goddamn black, alright, you can't see shit, it barely look like it's in the damn sky, that's the new moon. Now for my women, if you have a menstrual cycle that starts during the new moon cycle, then these are the things that you will be able to naturally do. Okay? These are the things that you'll be able to naturally kind of do. Alright? Menstrual cycles go every 28 days, just like the moon goes every 28 days. So if the new moon starts in Aries, then we know that we need to apply these things. If the new moon starts in Gemini, then we know we need to apply these things. If the new moon starts in Scorpio, then we know we need to apply these things. If you have a moon sign in any of these, then you know to apply these things. Capiche? Alright, screenshot it, lock it in, do whatever you need to do before we move on to the next sign or the next phase. You got 15 seconds. Write it down, do what you need to do. And then we're going to move on. Everybody got it? All right, cool. Let's move on. All right, awesome sauce. You're welcome. Thanks for showing up. Make sure you follow. We do these every Monday and Wednesday. On the other days, we do readings and we do little TED Talks as well. Okay? All right, our next phase. Is our waxing crescent. A waxing crescent is usually 3.5 days after the new moon. Okay? 3.5 days usually, so that's 3.5 days usually after the new moon. Hi, baby. Okay? Now, If the new moon was for your fresh start, for your new beginnings, and all those things, what are some predictions that for the waxing crescent? What do you guys think that this energy brings? There's no wrong answers, so don't be ashamed, okay? If anybody try to talk about you and your answer, I'll cuss them out. We don't even play like that over here. Okay, good. 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 Okay, y'all is smart. Y'all is kind. Y'all is important. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Yes. So, building momentum. Okay. Y'all be having to make sure I spell these words right before I have to erase them. Building momentum. Okay? Now, we just started whatever we started with the new moon. We just created our fresh start. We took some initiative. You know what I'm saying? We got out of our comfort zones and all the shit. Okay? Now we build on it. Okay? This is also a good time for setting plans into motion. Cut it out. Setting plans into motion. All right? So based on whatever we started in our new moon season, new moon cycle, all right, whatever plans we came up with, whatever ideas we came up with, it's time to put that shit into motion. What you gonna do about it? Okay, the waxing crescent is coming in and saying, hey, now what you gonna do with them ideas that you wrote down? What you gonna do with this? What you gonna do with that? You know what I'm saying? Please, don't start with me. Okay? This is a good time to take those first steps. Okay? Take those first steps. Don't be scared. Get out your comfort zone. Push yourself. Okay? Take the first steps. Get out your comfort zone. Push yourself. Okay? Create structure. Create some structure. Get a plan in place. Do I have a plan? Right? Because I can't execute something I didn't plan. So do I have a plan? Do I have some things written down? What is it giving? Okay? Great time for affirmations. Beautiful, beautiful time for affirmations. Okay? What do you need to affirm to yourself to help you take these first steps, or to help you be confident in getting out your comfort zone and taking these first steps? What are you saying to yourself? What is the conversation like? All right? Now, how does this impact each sign? Well, let's see. Okay, hopefully y'all can still see. Oops, maybe not that way. This way. Okay, cool. For our fire signs, again, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see properly. For our fire signs, this is a time. Hold on, y'all. I gotta stand up. Okay. This is time to be excited. hell? Thank you, baby. Okay, fire signs. It's time for excitement. All right? However, patience during this time or this season or this phase for my fire signs. Because y'all know y'all don't like nothing dealing with no goddamn patience. But patience is required. You got to be patient. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight, fire signs. So this is the time y'all really need to pay attention to y'all goddamn attitude. Don't have no funky ass attitude because certain things is not working for you or going your way or it's taking more time than you thought it should. Get over it. Okay? It's called a season for a reason. Earth signs. My Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. Steady progress. Steady progress, earth signs. Steady. Steady. Okay? So that means it may not look like what you have in your head. Earth signs. I understand that you done wrote down a whole dissertation in the beginning of the month of what you want to complete and accomplish. It's not going to happen in the first 2 seconds. Alright? And it may not go the exact way that you saw. Don't piss me off. Alright? Air signs. My Gemini, my Libra, and my Aquarius. This probably won't affect y'all as much as it affects other people. Because this is a time for mental agility. And y'all rule the mind. Okay? So as long as you keep your mind flowing, keep your mind going back to affirmations like we wrote in the first part, y'all should be okay. Because y'all are not foreign to this type of energy. Y'all are not foreign to things kind of having a process and not always going your way. Y'all are not necessarily the planners. So y'all don't really give too much of a damn. Y'all can kind of pick up wherever it needs to go. But make sure that you're continuously moving your mind. The only thing I would say about y'all, don't procrastinate. Don't overthink. Don't procrastinate. Don't overthink. Go with the flow. Y'all be good when y'all go with the flow. Okay? Water signs. Cancers. Scorpio. And Capricorns. All right. Emotional alignment with goals. Get your goddamn emotions in order. Get your, hold on. Y'all gotta see my mouth. I gotta do the tight lips like somebody's mama. Get your goddamn emotions in order. Do you hear me? Get it together. Get it together. Don't let your goddamn emotions take you out before you even get started. Oh, I put Capricorn. I meant Pisces. My bad. Thank you. Don't let your goddamn emotions take you out before you even start. Don't get so in your feelings. Don't get so irritated, so emotional, so angry, so sad. Whatever fuck y'all feel. Because I know y'all got 13,000 different feelings that y'all go through in 17 seconds. Don't let that shit disrupt your goddamn plan. Especially during this phase, because this is the time where you need to be executing. Getting the groundwork done. You can't get the groundwork done if you still sitting in the house goddamn complaining. And crying. And yelling and shit. Damn it. Now, y'all done pissed me off. Alright, let me see if I can get y'all the whole thing though. Let's see. Okay. Back it up as much as I can. Alright, so wax and crescent is 3.5 days after the new moon. Alright, it's time to build momentum, to set plans in motion, to take first steps, to create structure, and to get some affirmations going. Alright? For my fire signs, my Aries, my Leos, and my Sag, this is a time of excitement, but be patient. Niggas and niggettes, be patient. Don't rush the process. Don't get so irritated, so mad, so into it that you stop doing what you need to do. Okay? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Steady progress. Steady wins the race. Alright? It may not go exactly according to your goddamn plan. But this is why sometimes y'all don't need to plan everything. Because y'all be pissing me off. Don't plan everything out to the T. Just have an overall set of goals. Alright? Air signs, mental agility. Keep that mind moving. But not in a dangerous way. Where now you're overthinking. You got self-doubt. You got procrastination. We don't want that. We don't want that. Keep that shit. We just want your mind to be moving because your mind is your powerhouse. So as long as you coming up with new ideas and you keeping the flow going and all that, you're going to be fine. Water signs. Manage them damn emotions. And I'm talking to y'all like this because, ooh, y'all be having so many good ideas and so much shit that y'all want to accomplish throughout the goddamn month. And then you let somebody piss you off. You let somebody hurt your little feelings. You let somebody say some shit to you. And all that shit go out the window. And we only 3.5 days into the shit. Clean it up. And clean it up fast. If I gotta get up here and sit again, belt the ass. Belt the ass. Alright, screenshot, do what you need to do before we move on to the next thing. So I'm not playing with y'all today. When you gotta say got it in the comments so we can move the fuck on. We cuss in this class and we talk a little shit. Okay, somebody said draw the moon. So the moon would look like kind of like this. Let me see. So everything will be kind of black except like a little corner. It'll just be like a little slither of the moon that'll be showing during the wax and crescent. If you ever seen a crescent roll, you know we love a good crescent roll, especially on the breakfast sandwich, a little bit of egg, you know what I'm saying, little cheese, little, you know what I'm saying. Anywho, that's not what it's about. If you ever seen a crescent roll, think of that when you think of this. Okay, you know how it's shaped like a little, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a little piece of that. The rest of it will be black, but the little crescent piece will be white. You'll start to see the white of the moon start to show again, little by little. All right, Everybody good on this? Can we move on? Don't that sound good? I think I just tucked myself into wanting me a little crescent breakfast sandwich. Everybody good? Everybody got it? Thank you for the gifts. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next phase. And remember, this is within a 28-day cycle. The waxing crescent is 3.5 days after the new moon. All right? So, if you come on your cycle 3.5 days after the new moon, then you would apply those things to your life for my divine feminines. Okay? Pay attention. Instead of y'all using, I'm going to give y'all a pro tip. Instead of you using these menstrual cycle apps, watch the moon. Pay attention to the moon phases. Because you will be able to get your cycle date down to a science when you watching the moon phases instead of using these little period trackers. And they be tracking y'all for real, so that's another thing. I don't like those apps. They're scary. But you'll be able to get it down to the day. Sometimes you'll come on the exact day, or maybe like a day or two, either before or after, or something like that. Now, this is if you are hormonally balanced. Now, you gotta get them damn hormones in check first. Okay? Because you should be coming on every 28 days. You can also make a note in like your phone, or get you a little menstrual cycle book or something, where you get a notebook and write down the day you start your cycle. And if you count 28 days from that day, that'll be your next cycle. So that you can pinpoint. That's all that them damn apps do. They just want the first day and they count 28 days. Okay, you're going to come on either between 28 to 31 days. All right? It is what it is. Give or take a couple days. All right, third cycle. Is the first quarter moon. First quarter moon is our third cycle. And this is seven days after the new moon. Okay? 7 days after the new moon. So we done had our new moon. We had our crescent, our waxing crescent. What do y'all think the characteristics of the first quarter moon will be? There is no wrong answer. You can take a guess. It could be a shot in the dark. Okay, setting goals, growth. Good job. So, this is a time for action. Action. What do you need to do? What are you doing? What actions are you taking? All right? You didn't plant the goals. You done set the goals, okay? You done got started, but now you need to take continuous action towards it. This is also a time to overcome obstacles. Whatever's in your way, bulldoze that shit. This is the time to do so. And the energies will be supporting you. Whether this is towards a business, towards a relationship, towards your emotions, home life, work life, children, family, no matter. These things apply to all areas of your life. Okay, so I don't want y'all to just think that this is work or nothing like that. Okay? Making healthy decisions. All right? What type of decisions are you making? Okay? Are you making healthy decisions? Are you moving positively towards your goals, your dreams, taking actions? Healthy, keyword. Let me underline that. Healthy. Don't be out here doing dumb shit. Okay? It's also time to take bold steps. Be bold. Be very bold. Okay? Problem solve. What problems have you been faced with? What challenges are you trying to overcome? So on and so forth. This is the time to go ahead and get to work. Okay? Last one. Commitment. Follow through. I'm going to also put follow through on here. Commitment and follow through. You got to commit. Whatever you set in place, it's time to commit to that shit. Of course, there's going to be situations. Of course, there's going to be things that come about. Of course, there's going to be, you know, different things that we go through in life. Whatever. Okay? Life is like a box of chocolate. You don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Okay? We get it. But you're going to have to stay committed. That's the only way that you're going to be able to successfully accomplish whatever you set out to accomplish within this time. All right? Now, as for how it affects each of our elements. Fire signs. Again, that's our Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay? This is a time to avoid impulses. Fire signs. Because y'all know y'all are very impulsive. Avoid being impulsive. Think before you act. In other words. Okay? Think before you goddamn act. Don't just be out here jumping and doing shit. Take a second to think. How will this affect me? How will this affect my future? How will this affect the things that I'm working on? So on and so forth. Ask yourself some goddamn questions before you jump out there and just start wilding the hell out. Okay? Earth signs. Taurus. Virgo. Capricorns. Hey, honey bun. Be adaptable. For the love of God, earth signs. Be adaptable, bro. Y'all gotta go with the flow a lot more than y'all be doing. I get it. You ain't had that in your plan. You ain't write that down. You don't know how it's gonna go. You don't know the outcome. It's a little fishy. You don't really know these people. You don't really know what's gonna happen. We get it. We got it. We understand. Okay, you're scary. We got it. We got it. You're scary. Be adaptable. Okay? Welcome change. It's going to be for your benefit. Welcome in the changes. Everything don't got to go according to your plan just for it to work properly. Our way typically is the most effective way, effective and efficient. Has nothing to do with scary. That's cap. Stop lying to yourself. That's what you tell yourself in order to do what you want to do. And then when the shit that you want to do don't work, you sit there looking stupid. Sometimes you got to go with the flow. Okay, y'all know how to cap to yourselves real good to stay in y'all comfort zone. Don't nobody want to hear that. Okay, we don't do bullshit over here. We don't do lies. That's cap. Okay, y'all just don't like doing other shit outside of your goddamn plan, and that's y'all problem. That's why y'all run into the same issues that y'all run into, or it takes you a while to get over being stagnant. You hold yourself back when you don't give yourself an opportunity to go with the damn flow. If you go with the flow a little bit more and you consider somebody else's idea outside of yours, you will actually be further on in life. You think that you're in the best predicament, but actually you could have been a lot further had you opened your goddamn ears and listened to somebody else other than yourself, because you don't know it all. And that's your goddamn problem. Be adaptable and welcome change. Thank you for proving my point. I'll be here all week. Okay? Y'all don't know every goddamn thing, earth signs. I know that you want to think that you know. I know that you want to think that you know because it makes you feel good. But ultimately, it keeps you stagnant. Okay? Your way may get you 5 steps down the road when somebody else's way can get you 20. And you convince yourself that you comfortable being only 5 steps down the road so that you don't have to take accountability for being wrong as hell. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Because what we're not going to do is cap on this goddamn live. I'm not going to let you. I'm going to push your ass to learn. Okay? Fuck that. Air signs. Gemini. Libra. Aquarius. And it's all out of love, L-O-V-E, okay? Period. But we not gonna do that bullshit over here. We take accountability over here. And ain't none of us all got the right ideas all the time. None of us. No sign, nobody, no person. Okay? If everybody had the right ideas, nobody would need help. And we all need help sometimes. Just be open to it when it comes. And don't tell the help how to come. Okay. Moving on. Air signs. Balance the logic and the intuition. Air signs, y'all got to get better at trusting your intuition and balancing it out with your logic. Sometimes y'all too logical. Sometimes y'all too goddamn logical, and you take the spiritual part out of it. You take the intuition out of it. Sometimes your mind is thinking louder than your goddamn intuition, and it should never do that. Okay? We are spiritual beings. So the intuition comes first. The intuition takes a back seat to your goddamn mind. Your brain don't know more than your intuition. It is what it is. It is what it is. Your brain ain't been here before, but you have. Your higher self has, and that's what the intuition is coming to do. To give you the information of higher self. Higher self done had multiple lifetimes, then been reincarnated a few times. You know what I'm saying? Higher self done been here, done that, know all the plans, know all the which ways to go, which is why it come in telling you, hey, do this, do that. And then you use your logical brain, be like, well, that don't make sense. It's telling me to go left, but I don't usually go left. And, you know, the other day, 2 years ago when I went left, you know what I'm saying? My car broke down. And, you know, it was a bump in the road. Girl, go left. What the fuck? Okay. Sometimes that logic gotta take a back seat. Yes, that could be deja vu. Also, deja vu just basically means we have multiple timelines happening at one time, okay? And sometimes they mesh. Sometimes the lines get a little blurred. So you are living a life on multiple different timelines, okay? Manifestation is moving to the timeline that fits what you want, okay? Manifestation means what I want. Let's do a quick little detour. So you got this timeline, that timeline, this timeline, that timeline. Right? You are here. X marks the spot. What you want is up here. Now, everything is happening the same way to a certain extent, except right here, there's something different happening, and then everything is the same. Make sense so far? So you trying to get to this timeline because right here is something better. In this one particular spot, you like, I got a different idea, I want something different. So manifestation is you matching the energy of that timeline so that you can get to that place. However, it looks the same, so you probably live in the same type of environment. You probably know some of the same people. Walk the walk, woo the woo. Okay, but you just trying to get to this little section because this section holds something different on that timeline. That makes sense? Okay, we had to take a little detour to explain that because that was a good question. And some people don't understand how that works. All right, cool beans. All right, back to this. Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. This is a time where your emotions are tested. Y'all gonna be tested right here. Emotions gonna be tested. Okay? Are you gonna let your little feelings trick you out your spot? Water signs. You gonna let the little argument with that little person knock you off your schedule for today? Cause y'all will sit there, you start your day good, you go to work, somebody say some smart shit, get on your nerves, whole day fucked up. Whole day fucked up. Now you stressed, now you depressed, now you all over the place. Okay? Y'all can't do that. Things are gonna test you all the time. It don't matter if you reach your goals or not. Don't matter if you got all the money in the world or not. Don't matter. You're always going to be tested. You're always going to be challenged. So particularly during our first quarter moon, water signs, you can get some tests. And they're not going to feel good. And it may come from people that you love or people that you care for. That's usually where y'all tested the most. Because y'all don't give too much of a shit about people that y'all don't love and care for. But things that you're passionate about, things that you care for, people that you care for, that's usually when y'all get tested the most. Alright, so recap. First quarter moon. This is when the moon starts to look a little bit more white. Okay, so it's just a little bit more white than the waxing crescent. Okay, this is 7 days after the new moon. So you can always be like, if you have a question, like, is it first quarter moon yet? Count 7 days from the date of the new moon. And that's your first quarter moon. Okay? First quarter moon is all about action. What actions do I need to take towards the things that I want? What obstacles are in my way or challenges are in my way that I need to make it over, that I need to overcome? Am I making healthy decisions? Not just any type of decisions, but are my decisions healthy? Is it helping me? Is it helping me grow? Is it helping me excel? Is it helping me get shit done? Is it helping me get further and closer to whatever it is that I want? Am I being bold, confident? Okay, jumping out there, taking leaps of faith, taking risks. Am I problem solving with the challenges or the obstacles that are coming in? How am I solving these problems? What am I doing to solve these problems? Am I showing commitment to whatever it is that I said that I was going to achieve this month? Okay? Even with the problems, even with the obstacles, am I sticking to it? Am I being determined, showing determination? Am I following through? Okay? For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, and avoid impulses. before you goddamn act. Fire signs, please, for the love of God, take a second to think about it. I know you may feel some type of way, but take a second to think about it before you jump out there and you do something and you fuck all of this up. Because y'all famous for doing that shit. Y'all will knock everything the fuck out over one little thing happening. Or, you know what I'm saying? Something so small. Earth signs, be adaptable. Welcome and change. Don't piss me off, Earth signs. Okay? Everything that's going on is not going to look like your goddamn planner. They all got planners and shit, and calendars, and fucking sticky notes, and color coordinated fucking flip books and shit. Okay? That's cute. But just in case it don't go according to your yellow sticky note, I need you to still follow through and stay committed. Okay? I know you wrote whatever you wrote in your little journal, but follow through and stay committed. Be adaptable. Go with the flow. That don't mean you got to go with the flow all the time, because every flow ain't for you to flow with. But when it's a flow that is helpful to you, your intuition is like, hey, go with it. Do it. Do it. Okay? Air signs, balance out that logic and that intuition. Don't be so goddamn logical with everything. We be pissing people off. People be coming to us telling us shit about how they feel. We like, well, I mean, is 1 + 1 2? You're like, what the fuck? That don't got shit to do with what we talking about right now. You don't need all that logic. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. What is my gut saying? My gut is saying, even though this shit looks scary, I need to jump on it. All right, well, jump on it. Okay? My gut is saying, even though this may be a little confusing, maybe a little all over the place, you know what I'm saying? I need to stay committed. Okay. Stay committed then. All right? Now remember, because baby girl just said surprise logic wasn't mentioned for Taurus. This is the gag, right? We have multiple of these signs making us who we are. So maybe you have a Taurus placement that requires logic. So apply it that way. This is just the standard based on the energy, the basic energy of these signs. But we all have a whole bunch of different things that come together and make us who we are. So you might need a Taurus that needs to, you might have a Taurus or meet a Taurus or know a Taurus or be a Taurus that needs to be more logical. Right? But that may not be all Taurus. Okay? Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, your emotions will be tested. How will you follow through? How will you problem solve? How will you commit? What bold steps will you take? What healthy decisions will you make? How will you overcome this obstacle? Your feelings cannot be the reason why you don't accomplish whatever you're supposed to be accomplishing. Get that shit out of here. Okay? Get it out of here. If you're going to cry in the car. When you get out that car, get to work. If you're going to cuss a motherfucker out, cuss him out in your head. But if you need that motherfucker to get to where you're supposed to get to, you're going to have to prioritize some shit. You can't be cussing out your motherfucking boss. That's crazy. You're going to be fired. Then whole mission incomplete. Manage them emotions. Because a lot of people think water signs just cry. No, they also be angry as hell. And a lot of them got anger issues. And they don't know how to talk to people sometimes. So, watch that. Alright? Everybody got this? I'm going to give y'all 15 seconds. Screenshot, copy, write down, do what you need to do. Then we moving on to the next phase. Yeah, please don't cuss him out, because then you're going to get kicked out. And then what? What you going to do? Okay? What you going to do? We got shit to do. We got goals to accomplish. We don't got time to be sitting at home because they done kicked us the fuck out of somewhere. Alright, let's move on. Shout out to everybody that's still in here. Make sure that you like. Make sure that you follow. Gifts do help. So if you can, go on www.tiktok.com/coins so that you can reload your gifts. that will be helpful. All right. If you missed anything, you're just coming in, or you just missed any part of this lesson, click the link in the bio. Subscribe to the YouTube, because this will be posted tomorrow. Girl, my mama too. My mama Pisces, and she, you know, she a pastor at that. So I really be like, something is wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Lord, something is very wrong with you. Okay. Thank you, Sugarfoot. All right, next phase. Oops. This is our waxing gibbous phase. Hold on, let me rewrite this so y'all can see that eye. Waxing gibbous. Okay? You're an organized Gemini. Thanks, but not really. Okay, kinda. I've been working on it. I know my strengths and my weaknesses. So organization is one of the things that I'm working on this year. So appreciate it. Shout out to me for that. Shout out to you for saying that too. Because, woo, it'd be a struggle, baby. We don't be organized for shit. Anywho, waxing gibbous is 10.5 days after the full moon. 10.5 days after the full moon. Okay, so we can say 11, 10 to 11, maybe even 12, but how and a maybe, you know what I'm saying? Usually between 10 and 11. Now, what do we think that this phase is for? Let's get some educated guests in the comments. Waxing gibbous. What do we think the properties of this phase are? Okay, resting. Thank you, sugar. Okay. Yep, I'll draw the moon for this. I did it on the other one. Okay. So this is a time for refinement. Okay? This is time to refine. So, reflection. Kind of looking at what's going on so far. Okay, what do I need to tweak? Okay? What do I need to tweak? What do I need to change? What do I need to add? Take away? Wop the wop, woo the woo. I'm going to add reflection onto here. There's going to be another phase that includes reflection, but reflection is a good part of this phase as well. Because it helps us, again, kind of look at what we've done so far, what mistakes we've made so far, what accomplishments we've had so far, what's working, what's not working, what can be altered a little bit, what we can change a little bit, so on and so forth. Okay? Adjusting plans. Maybe you started off with the new moon, like, oh, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and wop the wop, woo the woo. And then you got to this waxing gibbous, and you're like, actually, maybe I need to do less of this. Thank you, baby. Maybe I need to do less of this. Maybe I need to do more of this. Maybe I need to take this completely out and replace it with this, or just leave it out. Or maybe I need to add something completely different, okay? Maybe I need to adjust the dates that I had in my mind, or adjust the time period, or whatever. This is your time to adjust based on whatever your plan is and your progress that you made so far. This is also a time to prepare for success. Success is not that far away from this cycle here. 28 days is an entire cycle. You damn near halfway there. You damn near halfway there. So you need to start preparing for success. Okay? Whatever success you're looking for, what does your space need to look like? It's like if I order me a new couch and my couch gonna be here in the next 10 and a half days, I need to start preparing for this new couch. So I need to start moving out the old fucking couch. Okay? Whatever is in my way, whatever shouldn't be there, it's time to prepare. Get my space ready for what's coming. Reviewing my progress. Okay? I need to be reviewing my progress. What is it looking like? What's going on? What kind of progress have I made so far? You understand? Have I been doing good according to my plan? Have I not really been sticking to my plan? Have I seen anything coming from the plan that I've set so far? Okay? Right now we are under a waxing crescent. For those who are curious about what moon phase we're under right now. Little trick. If you go to your weather app on the iPhone and you scroll down to where you see the moon, it will always tell you what phase of the moon we're in. So you don't have to go download no new app and shit like that. Okay? The moon phases are right there on your iPhone weather app. Now, if you got an Android, I don't know, because we don't do green messages over here, so I can't tell you nothing about that life. But if you got blue messages, you know what I'm saying? Go to your weather app, scroll down to where you see the big ass moon at, click it, and it's going to always tell you what phase we're in, and it'll give you information on when the next full moon is or when the next new moon is, depending on where we at. Okay? This is the time to improve your methods. What methods are you using? Are they good? Are they bad? Are they helping you? Are they holding you back? It's time to review. Okay? This is also a time to gather knowledge. What more information do you need to complete or get closer to your cycle or your goal? Okay? Now, how does it impact each element? Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Getting back into your patience. Letting things unfold, fire signs. So for y'all, it's going to be important to remember that work and effort meets progress or equals progress. Okay? Work and effort equals progress. Progress takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. It doesn't mean that just because you're not seeing certain things right now, doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong necessarily. Okay, so keep that in mind, fire signs. This is not a time to just abandon shit. Be like, you know what, I don't see what I think I should see right now, so I'm just going to walk away. No, don't walk away. Refine, reflect, adjust. Improve your methods. Gather more knowledge. Review your progress. You need to be doing these things before you be like, okay, I'm just going to chuck it all out. Okay? It's reminding me of that scene in Ratatouille when they was making that soup. And he tasted it. He was like, what the fuck is this? And then he got to throwing the motherfucking ingredients in there and tossing herbs and fucking spices and shit. You know, dancing and shit. Okay, a rat in the kitchen is diabolical for a movie idea, but whatever. However, he adjusted, he refined the soup. He didn't throw it out. He didn't piss in it. He didn't throw it away and say, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? He added a little bit of that splat and got it back on track. And that shit was fire. That shit was fire. They love that. Okay? That's what that needs to look like. I know I'm going to give y'all some examples so that you can kind of see what I'm saying. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Attention to detail. This is where y'all come alive. Because this is what the fuck y'all like to do anyway. Y'all detail oriented. Y'all pay attention to every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? This is when y'all can shine. Earth signs. Y'all was waiting for y'all moment to shine. This is it. Get into them details. Okay? You can look deeply into things and really figure out the method to the madness. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going to help you get your success. Okay? So, as y'all can see, certain parts of these phases are uncomfortable for certain signs, but then you have a moment where you are a little comfortable because you are able to execute or operate within the properties that directly align with you as an energy. So you're going to have those moments that are more challenging. You're going to have those moments where you kind of just slide through that shit because it's like, shit, I already do some of this stuff anyway. Okay? So you just got to work with the energy. It's not going to always be comfortable, but it's not going to always be uncomfortable either. Balance is key. Air signs. Geminis. I'm just going to put gems. Libra. Aquarius. Okay? I'm gonna put mental adjustments, air signs. Okay? Is your mindset in a proper space? Are you thinking properly? Not only about the outcome, but also about yourself. The way that you think about yourself, the way that you look at yourself, the way that you feel about yourself, the way that you feel about the outcome of the goal, the way that you feel about the process. Adjust your mentality. Thank you for the gift, sugar. Okay, this is the time to get into that. All right? Processing things. Using that big old beautiful brain that y'all got. Adjusting that to work for you. Working for your benefit. Okay? Last but not least, my water signs. Cancer. Scorpio. I'm put Scorp. Pisces. Okay? Now, water signs, I know y'all gonna hate this. This is gonna be an increase in emotions. I know I'm sorry. I know I'm sorry. I know I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna be a little bit more sensitive. Water signs, it is what it is because we're dealing with the moon. The moon governs emotions. I'm sorry. It is what it is. The moon governs emotions, y'all. That's shit. I'm sorry. I apologize. But y'all rule emotions. So, Y'all a little bit more affected by the moon than anybody. No matter what the fuck is going on with it. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So y'all have it probably the worst out of everybody. However, because all y'all water signs and all y'all deal with emotions, I don't know. But y'all are also highly intuitive because y'all water. So use those things to your advantage. Okay? Are these qualities that happen naturally, or is it what we should do? So these are things that are natural, but it's also things to be attentive about. Okay? So recap. During a waxing gibbous, the waxing gibbous comes 10.5 days after the new moon. Okay? Always 10.5 days, 10 to 11 days after we leave our new moon cycle. So from the date of the new moon, if the new moon is on the 9th, then by the 19th, we're usually at the waxing gibbous. Okay? Waxing gibbous is always about refinement, refining our plans, refining our perspectives, refining our goals, dreams, you name it, okay? Reflection. Reflecting on what we've accomplished so far, reviewing our progress, what have we done, what have we accomplished, what is holding us back, do we need to adjust our plans, okay? Do we need to improve our methods? Do we need more information to execute the goal? What do we need to do? How do we need to get this shit together to make sure that it's going the way that it needs to go? Okay, for fire signs, this is a time to be patient while things unfold. Things are unfolding. Just because you can't see it don't mean it's not happening. So don't give up, fire signs. Okay, because y'all burn up real fast, or then y'all burn out just as fucking fast. Keep that fire blazing. Okay, and you're going to have to push yourself, especially because this is not something that you're going to want to do. If you see certain things going a certain type of way, you're not going to be as excited to continue on as you was the first day you did it. Okay? So you got to push yourself. My earth signs, pay attention to detail. Y'all should be comfortable with this because y'all detail oriented anyway. This is y'all natural energy regardless. So just do what you do. Live in your truth, babe. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you already, detail oriented than a motherfucker. So just live, laugh, love during this season or during this cycle or phase. Y'all do that shit anyway. Okay? Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Adjust your mental. What parts of your mentality are not working for you? Okay? Are you being too logical? Are you being too scary? Are you overthinking? Are you procrastinating? Self-doubt. Are you questioning yourself? Questioning your abilities? So on and so forth. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Emotions will increase and you will be a lot more sensitive. However, you can use this to your advantage. Because y'all are intuitive, water signs, sensitivity can show you the things that you need to see. It can point you to the direction that you need to go. You just need to be paying attention. Okay? So, yeah, you may be more sensitive, which could increase your emotions. But the sensitivity can also make you more aware than anybody up here. It can kind of help you, tap into whatever you need to tap into more than anybody up on this board. Okay? So, again, balance. All right? Waxing gibbous usually is like half. Half the moon is dark, other half is light. Because we basically halfway through. So it's going to start looking more like that. Alright, screenshot, do what you need to do. I'm going to give y'all 15 seconds and then we're going to move on to the next cycle. There are 8 total cycles. So we are waxing gibbous is the 4th cycle. So we got 4 more to go. That's all we halfway through. All right. All right, everybody good? We about to move on to the next thing. Moving on. If you're just joining, welcome. Make sure that you follow, make sure that you like, make sure that you share. Gifts are appreciated over here. It's a way of showing your thanks or your gratitude for the space, for the information, for myself. You will not be able to reload your gifts through the app, so feel free to go to www.tiktok.com/coins, and it will allow you to reload there. Shout out to everybody that's been here so far. And let's get to the next phase. The next phase, everybody knows this one. Full moon. Full moon is usually 14 days after the new moon. So right in the middle of our 28 days, we have a full moon. So between our waxing gibbous and our full moon, the moon will go from being halfway shaded, halfway showing, to being fully illuminated. Okay, now what do we know the full moon's properties to be? What are the full moon properties? Feel free to put them in the comments. Okay. This is the time where we will start to see our manifestations. Okay? We'll start to see the things that we've been working on starting to come through. Fruits of our labor starting to show. Okay? This is also a time for illumination. This is when the moon is completely illuminated, so you can see everything for what it is. See everything for what it is. Okay? Emotions are going to be heightened during this time. So this is why during the full moon, everybody feels emotional. Everybody can feel everything. Everybody's more sensitive to energies, more empathetic. You can kind of see things a little bit more clearly than you have the entire time. Okay? Celebrate your progress. You've been doing all this goddamn work, making all these adjustments, all these changes, going with all these flows, getting out your comfort zone. Now it's time to celebrate the progress that you made. Celebrate your accomplishments. Okay? Emotional breakthroughs. Things coming full circle when it comes to your emotions. Feeling a little bit better emotionally. Feeling a little lighter. Okay? Moving away from things that may have been kind of holding you down emotionally. Releasing negativity. Whatever negative things you've been feeling, going through, experiencing, this is the time to release all that shit. And the moon look like that. Fully illuminated. It's not darkened. Ain't no dark sides. Ain't no dark parts. Fully illuminated. Everything is shining bright. Shine bright, shine far. Be a star when you live where you are. Be a star, shine bright. You good? Is that better? Alright. How does this show up for each element? Fire signs. Aries. Leo. Sag. Okay. You feel powerful, but a little restless. So you're feeling powerful, you're feeling good, because your manifestations is coming through. You're seeing some success, things are moving, things are shaking, but you also feeling a little restless, okay? Feeling a little restless, drained but can't sleep, pumped up, need a break but can't really sit your ass down for real. You know what I'm saying? Very, you know. It's like when you was a kid and it was your birthday and you turned up the whole motherfucking day and you felt good and everybody was saying happy birthday and bring you gifts and shit and everything was about you, and then it was late and you sleepy but your ass can't fall asleep. Okay, so make sure that you're incorporating rest. Fire signs. That's what that's saying to you. Earth signs. Taurus. Virgo. Capricorn. This is a time of grounded results. Okay? Grounded results. So y'all gonna feel better, more grounded, more stable because your results are coming through. It's not up in the air anymore. Some things may still be up in the air. This doesn't necessarily mean that all of your manifestations are going to come in at this exact time. So I don't want y'all to think that. But it just does mean that slowly but surely the things that you've been working on are going to start to come into fulfillment. Okay? So for my earth signs, this is going to help y'all feel a lot better about what the fuck is going on. Especially with the fact that in previous phases, y'all had to be a little bit more adaptable. You had to get out your comfort zone. You had to do things that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't particularly want to do, but you needed to do, right? So now you're seeing your results. You feel a little bit more grounded. Feeling a lot better about yourself. Okay? Air signs. Gems. Libras. Aquarius. You guys feel more clear in your thoughts and your ability to communicate. So you can speak more of what you feel. You can be a little bit more confident in what you feel. A lot more sure of what it is that you feel. Okay? Not only that, you feel confident in your thoughts. You're not stuck in this in-between of intuition and logic like we was in the first part. Now you're a lot more comfortable, more confident in what you think and your ability to communicate whatever it is that you think. All right. Last but not least, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Spiritual awakening time for y'all. Y'all more comfortable in y'all spirituality, your insight, okay? I'm going to also say your emotions. Okay, thank you for the gifts. You realize that maybe you was doing too much, maybe you wasn't doing enough, maybe you was too emotional, maybe you weren't emotional enough, okay? You're awakening to how some of those things may have affected you, negatively, positively, whatever. Okay? Intuition, feeling more secure within your intuition. Thank you for the gift. Feeling better about where things are going and how things are. Just feeling more confident overall. And we love that for y'all because y'all been struggling. All right, recap. Full moon is 14 days after the new moon. It is the middle cycle. So it's smack dab in the middle. We got 28 days per each moon, complete moon cycle. All right? So full moon is halfway through that. All right? The qualities of the full moon. This is the time where your manifestations start to come about. It does not mean that all of your manifestations are going to show up at the exact same time. Okay? Some of your manifestations can show up in the month, later on in the month, on this day, later on. It could be later on in the next couple of months. It just really depends. Okay? This is a time of illumination. Things get more clear. There's a lot more clarity because you can see things now for what they fully are without really having your judgment clouded or, you know, your mind playing tricks on you or second guessing certain things, whatever. Now, this is a time of heightened emotions. Emotions don't just mean you're going to be crying in the corner. This could also mean anger, upset, disappointment, so on and so forth. So with this, make sure that you're managing your emotions. Okay? And that goes for everybody, not just my water signs. Everybody needs to pay attention to their goddamn emotions during this time. Because you're going to be a lot more sensitive to shit. Okay? Celebrate your progress. You asked me how you should celebrate the full moon. Celebrate the things that you've accomplished over your birthday. So if your birthday is from one day of the year to the next, to that same day the next year, what have you accomplished in between for those people who have a birthday on the full moon? Even if you don't got a birthday on the full moon, you should be celebrating your progress. Buy yourself something nice, congratulate yourself, talk good to yourself, wop de wop, whoop de whoop. This time of emotional breakthrough. Again, because things are being illuminated, you will have more clarity when it comes to your emotions. Okay? There's also time to release any negativity or anything that does not serve you. People, places, things, ideas, mentalities, ideologies, morals, values, environments, don't matter. If it's not helping you grow, throw it the fuck out. Alright? This is what the full moon looks like, completely illuminated. No dark shading, no dark spots, no none of that. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is a time where you're going to feel powerful but restless. So make sure that you prioritize rest. Because you've been moving and pushing yourself and pushing yourself and pushing yourself. So make sure that you're taking some time to rest. Okay? This applies to wherever these placements are in your chart during these times. So if you have a Aries second house, maybe you need to rest in your second house placements. Okay? If you got a Sagittarius Venus, interested. Maybe you need to rest when it comes to love or relationships or whatever. Okay? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a time where you're going to feel more grounded because you're getting results. So y'all will definitely be feeling the celebratory energy. Probably more than anybody. Because y'all have been spending the first 14 days of the phases of the 28 days or the full phase of the moon, kind of pushing yourself to go beyond your plan and what you kind of had set for yourself and things of that nature. Okay? So you're going to be feeling more secure, more grounded, more stable. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a time where you're going to feel more clarity in your thought and your communication. You're going to be able to communicate more effectively, and your thought processes are going to be a lot more clear. Okay? Clear thought. So that'll be less time for you procrastinating, less time for you kind of being back and forth and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to move forward. I don't know if I should go this way or that way. Whatever. Okay? You're going to feel a lot better when it comes to that. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpios, Pisces. This is a time of spiritual and emotional awakening. Okay? Spiritual and emotional awakening. Y'all going to feel a lot more connected to your emotions and not a lot more connected to your spirit or to the spiritual realm. So this is a high time for intuition for you guys. High time to feel empathetic. High time to connect with people and how they feel. Stuff like that. Alright? I'm going to give y'all 15 seconds to copy whatever you need to copy, screenshot whatever you need to screenshot, and we're going to move on. If you missed anything, you came in late, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in the bio. This will be posted tomorrow rising for those to watch it from the beginning. All right, everybody good? Let's move on. We got 3 more, and then we off this hoe. This will probably be posted, I don't know what time tomorrow, but it'll be early. So make sure y'all got y'all live notifications on for YouTube. Well, your notifications, period. So I don't know if I'm going to post it as a live or if I'm just going to post a video. Okay, next is our Waning gibbous phase. Okay? And this is 17. Like a 1.5 days after the new moon. Okay? So we're getting closer and closer to our full 28 days. 17.5. Now, what do we think the properties are for our Waning gibbous moon? Any guess? Okay. This is time for reflection. All right, reflecting over what you've accomplished, everything that has happened so far, so on and so forth. Time for gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Thankfulness. Appreciativeness. Okay? This is also a time you want to share your wisdom, because you've learned something in these first 17 days. So do you have some things that you can share? Are there some things that you can pass along to someone who may also need that information, or for somebody who may be on the same path that you've taken? Okay? Teaching. Teaching others based on your results, based on what you may not have done right and what you did do right. Okay? Because there's a lesson in everything. There's a lesson when you fuck up, and there's a lesson when you get it right. All of those things you can teach somebody else. So don't be afraid to share. Okay? This is also a time of spiritual insight, because you done learned some new shit. You done learned some new stuff. You on a different path. You're growing. You're flowing. So on and so forth. Now, during the Waning gibbous, we were illuminated completely during full moon. So now with Waning, it's starting to slowly get dark again. Okay? It's starting to fill back in. Alright? Now, for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a time for you guys to share your knowledge. Now, y'all gonna be hella hyped. Fire signs, when they learn something new, they get passionate. They want to tell everybody. They want to share with everybody. They want to talk to everybody. They want to make friends and say, hey, you know what I just did? They're going to talk about themselves. They're going to talk about what they accomplished. They're going to talk about what they did. But make sure you're not just talking about yourself and your accomplishments. Make sure that you also share your knowledge. How did you get there? What steps did you take? What did you do? Because that's the shit that people want to know. Okay? Earth signs. Taurus. Virgo. Capricorns. During this time, stability returns after emotions were high. So y'all gonna start feeling a lot better. A lot less sensitive. A lot less affected by your emotions. You're gonna be feeling a lot more stable in yourself. Stable in your emotions. Stable in your outlook. Stable period. Okay, stability comes back. So y'all gonna be feeling good too. Waning gibbous is usually when you feel really good throughout the moon phase. This is a lot of people think the full moon is one of the best moon phases. I think it's this one, because things start to kind of go back to being a little bit more normal. But it's not all the way normal, because you got some new shit. You did some work, you know what I'm saying? You invest into some things. You have some new stuff coming in for you. So it's like kind of normal, but like an upgrade to what was normal for you before, if that makes sense. Air signs, Gems, Libras, Aquarius. Whew. Meaningful conversations. Now these chatty Cathy's, kind of like the fire signs, they want to talk to everybody, but not just about what they've accomplished and all that. They want to talk about the whole thing. They gonna tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, the crazy shit that happened, the wild shit that happened, how they went from this to this, how they overcame this and that, who got in their face, who they had to cuss out, who mama ugly, who lost weight, who gained weight. They gonna talk about everything, okay? They want to talk to you about every fucking thing, because they excited. They done went through hell and back, and they just want to share it. They want to share it with the world. They want to tell everybody whatever the hell they know, whatever they learned, whatever they saw. They want to give you the full shebang. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. And last but not least, my water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Spiritual growth. And deep healing. And y'all like this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Water signs are not too afraid of healing, because they already are ruling the emotions, so they're not a stranger to healing. Just like air signs are so passionate about sharing every fucking thing, water signs are passionate about healing and feelings and shit like that. So when they get the growth spiritually, when they go to the next phase spiritually, when they feel more secure in their emotions and they go down a fucking rabbit hole of healing, this is actually a good thing for them. They actually kind of enjoy it. They actually like it. They're not afraid of emotional growth. They may not like it in the moment, but when they come on the other side of it, they actually like it, and they like to talk about it. All right, so let's do a recap. Waning gibbous is 17.5 days, so 17 to 18 days after the new moon. This is a time to reflect, to show gratitude for the things that you have received thus far into the 28 days, okay? Sharing your wisdom, what have you learned? Teaching others whatever it is that you have learned. And you also gain some spiritual insight. You start seeing things from a completely different perspective, okay? For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, share your knowledge, which they're going to be doing anyway. There's going to be knowledge of how they got to whatever goal they got to. Because they are very action-based people, very passionate. So when they make it through some shit and they reach their goal, they the ones that's going to host the TED Talk and give you the full blueprint and the layout. If they fuck with you. Because if they don't fuck with you, they're just going to be like, I got to the goal. Everything else is none of your business. But if they feeling high vibrational, okay, they've gotten out of that little stubborn little attitude and shit, they gonna share the knowledge. So don't be afraid to ask a fire sign, how did you get to where you got to? They'll tell you. Especially if it's something they're excited about. They're going to give you the blueprint. Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Stability returns after emotions were high. Y'all are going to be feeling a lot more grounded. A lot more stable. Okay? Earth doesn't rule emotions. So earth signs don't particularly do too well with a whole bunch of feelings and emotions and shit. Okay? So with that being said, when they can get back to being just stable, just being cool and flying under the radar, they're good. They feel better when they can go back into their little cave and go back in there hiding and don't gotta worry about their feelings and dealing with certain shit. Mission complete for them. Probably won't see them until we get back to the new moon. They probably won't be outside until we back to the beginning of the next moon phase. They're done. They've had enough. They've had it up to here. Okay? They've been pulled every which way. Turned every way but loose. They don't got time. Okay? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. These motherfuckers gonna talk your head off about the whole process. They want to tell you from the first thing to the last thing in sequential order. They're going to be like, girl, sit down, let me talk to you. It started on January 6th. Okay, I was sitting in my house, girl, then I got a phone call. And then the phone call had said, wop, wop, wop. Mind you, it's always a mind you. Mind you, I had just wrote in my journal, or I had just talked to this person and said that I was going to do X, Y, and Z. Then I get a phone call. They gave me a little opportunity and shit. When I got there, I ain't know nobody there. I was scared as hell. Girl, I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to walk out. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give you a whole motherfucking conversation about everything that happened. Word for word, ball for ball. They gonna talk to you for about 5 hours, telling you about what has happened in just 17 days. That's just what they're gonna do. They're excited. Okay? They're excited. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a time for spiritual growth and deep healing. They're going to talk to you too, but they're going to let you know about how they had to go within and challenge themselves and let some people go and cry about it and stop themselves from losing their mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going to have a conversation with you, but it's just going to be from different perspectives. All right, screenshot, write it down, do what you need to do before we move to the last 2 phases. Again, there are 8 phases total. This is number 6. So we got 2 more. All right, let's move on to our final 2. If you haven't followed already, go ahead and do that now. If you haven't liked, go ahead and do that now. If you haven't shared, go ahead and do that now. If you got some gifts and you want to show your appreciation for the community, go ahead and do that now. You can go to www.tiktok.com/gifts to upload or recharge your gifts. Okay. All right. Now we are on our 7th phase. And this is what we call the last quarter. Last quarter. Our last quarter phase is 21 days after the new moon. 21 days after the new moon. So what do we think our last quarter phase is all about? We done had our new moon. Okay, we done had our waxing crescent. We done had our first quarter. We done had our waxing gibbous. We done had our full moon. We done had our waning gibbous. Now we at our last quarter. This is the last phase. This is the second to last phase. So this is a time to release. Releasing. Letting go of the past. Breaking patterns. Okay? This is also a time to detox. Physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Okay? Practicing forgiveness. This will be forgiveness of yourself and others. Okay? Cutting cords. Bitch, you got to go. I detach from you, ho. You got to go. The cords is cut. You're on your own now. Alright? I'm no longer fucking with you. Or your bald head ass mama. Or that bullshit. I'm done and I'm through. At this point, the moon is almost back completely shaded. There's only a little piece, really more than that. There's only a little piece left to go. Because we're getting closer to a new moon. We're about to start back over. Okay? Now my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Letting go of frustrations, of old plans. Whatever didn't happen, fire signs. Whatever plans you had that didn't go the way it was supposed to go, this your time to let that shit go. It didn't happen. It wasn't supposed to happen. Maybe this not the season for it to happen in. Let that shit go. Come to terms with the fact that things had to go the way that they had to go to get you to where you are today. Okay? Don't ever got time for you to be sitting there with a goddamn attitude. Earth signs. Taurus. Scorpio. Oop, not Scorpio. Virgo. Capricorn. Y'all not gonna like this, but just time to release your control. Come into terms with the fact that you cannot control everything. Everything is not going to go your way. All things are not going to look the way you want it to look. It doesn't mean that it's not going the way that it should or the way it's supposed to. It just means that there's a different method to the madness. And that's okay. It's alright. Okay? I know you want to control everything. I know you want everything to look exactly how you planned it out, wrote it out, sketched it out, thought it out, whatever. But it's not going to go that way all the time. And you got to be able to release your control. I know it sucks, but get the fuck over it. Get the fuck over it. Air signs, gems, leaves, aquas. Mental decluttering, air signs. Clean out your goddamn mind. What do you still got in your head that's not serving you? What are you still overthinking? What are you still questioning yourself in regards to? What are you still stressed out about? Whatever it is, clear that shit the fuck out your head. Get it out your head, get it out your head, get it out your head. Get it out your head, get it out your head, get it out your head. Let it go, let it go. Declutter your mind. Declutter your mind. Gain some clarity. Okay? Last but not least, our water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Emotional detox. What no longer serves you emotionally, water signs. What feelings are not helping. Okay? What emotions are not helping. What stories are you playing over and over in your head? What conversations do you keep playing over and over in your head? Because I know y'all are broken record with that type of shit. Y'all replay the same shit over and over in your head. Over and over, over and over. Reliving the same day, the same moment, over and over. Stressing yourself out, over and over. Okay, recap. Last quarter, moon phase comes 21 days after the new moon. It is a time to release, to let go of the past, to break those old patterns that no longer serve you, to detox mind, body, and soul, to forgive yourself, others, if you need to, and to cut them cords, letting go of people that don't serve you, leaving environments that don't serve you, so on and so forth. Okay? Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is the time to let go of frustrations from old plans. If certain things didn't work out the way you wanted them to, it's okay. If certain plans didn't get accomplished this go around, it's okay. Thank you for the gifts. If certain things just didn't do what you thought it should do, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. Relax. You still got more time. It's not over. Okay? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Release your control. Work on your controlling ass issues. Understanding that flexibility is not a bad thing. Okay? Adjusting. Being adaptable. It's not a bad thing. Okay? Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Declutter your mental. There's certain things in your mind that don't help you. And because you guys ruled the mind, you need to make sure that that shit is staying clear of the bullshit. Alright? Certain thought processes are outdated. Certain perspectives are outdated. Certain outlooks are outdated. Get all that shit up out of there. All right? And then my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is the time to emotionally detox. So all the shit that has happened within these 21 days, you need to be detoxing that shit, letting it go, processing it, healing it. All right? I'm going to give y'all 15 seconds, screenshot, write it down, do what you need to do, and then we're moving on to our last phase. Our last phase. Thank you for the gifts. Shout out to y'all that's still here. Those who have been here since the beginning up to now. Shout out to all of you guys. Y'all the real MVPs. Don't let nobody tell y'all different. I love y'all the most. Don't tell the other people I say that. Yes, this will be uploaded to the YouTube, babe. Alright, last phase. Again, we'll do our next lesson on Wednesday. We'll be going over childhood trauma. So I'll be giving y'all some tools and tips to get through that. So make sure that y'all tune in for that as well, okay? Because none of this zodiac shit matters if you're not healing. Don't even matter. None of that manifestation shit and none of that other bullshit matters if you ain't healing and doing your damn shadow work. So let's make sure we get our priorities in order so that we can capitalize off of these energies because we in a healed space. You understand me? I hope you do. I really hope you do. Alright? Some of y'all be trying to figure out why your manifestation not coming through. Well, baby, you operate from a place of hurt and a place of anger. You got to get that under control first. Alright? That's just the way it goes. You got to control that. You got to heal that up. And then you're going to be good to go. Alright. Last one. Waning, crescent. Okay? Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, boo. A waning crescent comes 24 and a half days after the new moon. This is the last phase before we go back to the to the next new moon. But it comes 24 days after the previous new moon. Okay? I want to specify that. Okay? Now, what are the properties for this one? What do y'all think? There's no wrong guess. Now, what baby girl that kept saying rest? Now you can rest, boo. Now you can go ahead and get your sleep in. Now you can rest your energy. Said finally, yes, finally. Now you can lay down. Now you can lay down. Okay. Somebody else said this one as well. Surrender. This is the time when you finally accept it for what it is. You come to terms with everything. You surrender to the process. You're like, you know what? That actually wasn't so bad. Okay, now I see why Spirit had to do me this way and show me this and blah, 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 blah. Okay? It's time to be introspective. Looking within. reflecting on yourself. Who am I? What have I done? What have I accomplished? How amazing art thou? You know what I'm saying? Great time for meditation. Okay, that's going to help you gain some perspective with this introspection. Meditation is going to be very, very helpful with that. Okay, this is also a great time for deep healing. This is why towards this time of the cycle, the phase, we kind of feel very, I don't want to say emotional, but we're very sensitive to our emotions. We feel a lot of stuff. We see in a lot of things. Become very introspective. Not necessarily hard on our own asses in a negative way, but in like a, I want to grow, I want to be better type of way. It's like when you look at yourself, you're like, I could be going harder. I could be pushing this further. I could be doing a lot more. That type of energy. Okay? Dream work. With my dreams that I have, what ways do I need to approach these? Because I'm about to get ready for my new moon cycle again. This is the last cycle before the next new moon. So based on my dreams, based on my goals, based on the things I want to accomplish, the things I want to see, the things I want to do in this next cycle, this next phase, what type of work do I need to be doing? You don't have to necessarily start the work right now during this phase, but you need to start getting an idea. Okay? You start getting an idea of what type of work you need to be doing moving forward. Now during this time, it's really only like a small slither of the moon that's still illuminated. Everything is almost back to new moon status where it's all blacked out. So we right there before the new moon. We got 4 more days before the new moon. 3 to 4, I'll say. All right. For my fire signs. Ooh, I don't like how my marker's on the app. There we go. For my fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm gonna write this big for y'all. Hello? Sit yours down. Okay? Put your foot on the brake for a little minute. Slow that bad boy down. Take your foot off the gas. Think about it, take a second, ding. You know what I'm saying? Relax. It is okay if you sit your ass down. You're not going to miss out on nothing. You're not going to lose anything. You're going to be fine if you take a goddamn seat for a second. For 4 days. Can you sit down for 4 days? Shit. Oh, she said, okay, don't worry. I got you. Hold on. Don't even worry about it. I got you. The hell? Shit. We ain't got time for that. Sit it down. Okay? Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a time for restoration for y'all. So if y'all are in hermit mode, it's okay. It's all right. If y'all have distanced yourself from the entire world and then you living back in your cave, it's fine. Okay? I'm not even mad at you. I know that y'all been wanting to do that shit anyway. If you want to be a recluse, do your shit. It's all right. Okay? It's okay. It's all right. Okay? If you don't want to talk to nobody, phone on do not disturb, all that. That's fine, Bookie Butts. I ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you for that. Okay? Thank you for the gifts, babe. Then we got our air signs. Gems. Libras. Aquarius. Okay. Mental clarity comes from stillness. Take a book out of fire signs, goddamn thing, and still your ass. Be as still as you can. You don't need to be here, there, everywhere either. Especially mentally. Quiet your mind. Meditation is going to be good for y'all. Woosah. Listen to some music. Block that bullshit out. Okay? Try to get your mind as still and as clear as you possibly fucking can. Okay? Please and thank you. Don't piss me off. Don't make me mad. Don't piss me off. And don't make me mad. Sit that ass down. Have a seat. Be still. Be calm. Be cool. And be collected. Alright? Thank you, sugar. Last but not least, my water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Thank you for the gift, y'all. Powerful, intuition, and downloads. So y'all need to be tuned in and tapped in as well. Okay? Because y'all intuition is going to be very, very powerful. And your downloads for your next new moon cycle is going to be coming through. So y'all need to be still, introspective, meditating, all of that. Okay? So let's recap before we close out. And I'm going to do a Q&A real quick before we close out. So stick around for that if you have questions. Last phase before we go back into our new moon cycle is the Waning crescent. This comes 24 and a half days. So 24 to 25 days after the previous new moon. Okay? This is the time to rest, to surrender to whatever processes, whatever mentalities, whatever your intuition is telling you, wherever your spirit team is guiding you, all of that. Time to be introspective, looking within. Who am I? Who am I becoming? How do I need to work on this? How do I need to work on that? Do I need to adjust this? Do I need to adjust that? Do I need to change this part of my life? Do I need to change that part of my life? Meditation. Meditation is going to be beneficial to all of these signs because it's going to give you the opportunity to tap in and hear things a lot more clearly than you normally would. Deep healing is going to be effective for all of these signs because all y'all need to heal. Who knows what the fuck that happened over these last 24 to 25 days? Who knows? Who knows what you went through? Who knows what you experienced? Who knows? Okay? There's been a lot going on. Dream work. Based on my goals, based on my dreams, how do I need to approach this new moon, this next new moon cycle? Okay? What do I need to do differently? What do I need to add? What do I need to take away? Etc. Etc. Rest. Okay? Please make sure that y'all are doing that part. Stay in the house. Rest yourself. It don't mean that you need to necessarily go to sleep, but if you know you need sleep, sleep. I don't care if you sleep for 12 hours for 3 days a piece. I don't give a damn. Do that shit. Okay? Fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Matter of fact, because y'all hard-headed as hell. The hell? Sit your ass down. Slow your ass down. Find a seat and park it. Find a seat and park it. Park your ass in the seat. Damn it. The fuck? Okay? Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is time for restoration. So if you feel like being recluse, if you feel like being more to yourself, if you feel like kind of getting away from everybody and everything, do that shit. You don't want to talk to nobody, if you want to do not disturb, do that shit. Y'all gonna feel the most comfortable in this season because y'all don't want to be doing all that shit with all these other people anyway. So y'all probably gonna love this section of things. Fuck it, YOLO. Alright? Air signs, Geminis, Libra, Aquarius. Mental clarity comes from what? Stillness. The same thing as I told these hard-headed ass motherfuckers up here. They do it physically because they action-based. So they need to slow their ass down doing all that moving and shit. Okay? From here to everywhere. Mentally, you need to slow your ass down. All that overthinking, all them 57,000 ideas that you got, relax. Chill out. Slow your ass down. Take a breather. Take a second. Okay? We don't need you to save the world in 2 hours. We need you to sit down and rest and rejuvenate and all that good shit. Okay? Water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a time of your powerful intuition and downloads. So the messages that you receive during this time, you better take heed. You better take heed. If you know what's good for you, you better take heed and listen to what Spirit is trying to say to you or show you. Capiche? Alright, screenshot, do what you do. I'm going to clean this board and then we're going to get into a quick little Q&A before we leave up out of here for today. Tomorrow we'll be back to our readings. So I'll do a reading for the collective tomorrow. And then Wednesday we'll be back to our lesson. We'll be doing a lesson on shadow work and childhood trauma healing specifically. Alright. Alright. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Okay, cool beans. Let's push it back over. Everybody good? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Y'all are so welcome. Y'all are so welcome. Well, thank you, Pookie. I'm glad that y'all actually be learning over here. I mean, I'm a Gemini, so y'all gonna learn. Shit, you're gonna goddamn learn something. Damn it. But if you know me, if you've been, hip to me for a while, you know that's all we do. I just got into visually teaching, but y'all know we've always learned over here. I pride myself in making sure that you walk away with something. Every live, every video, whatever. I need you to have learned something, to know something more than what you came with. Is always my goal. So if you walked away with just one thing from today, then that means we have been successful. I've been rocking with you since Facebook Lives. Come on now. You've been here since 2022. I know that's right. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real OGs. Triple OGs, triple triples. And y'all know what I'm saying ain't cap then. If y'all been with me that long. Oh, shit. Y'all know I ain't lying. We gonna have fun. We gonna cuss. We gonna cry a little bit. But we gonna learn us something. We gonna get that information. That's what we is gonna do. We gonna be better. Our lives is gonna change. That's for sure. If you watch any of my shit, your life is gonna change. Whether you like it or not, probably. You know what I'm saying? You might not like it all the time, but that's gonna happen. All right. Any questions about any of the things that we covered today? Let me know. Let me know. Can we get these likes to 40K before we leave up off of here? Also, tomorrow I'll be live a little bit earlier since we're doing our readings. I try to do the lessons a little bit later so that y'all can catch the majority of it. So tomorrow, ooh, my back hurt a little bit. Tomorrow our live will start probably around like 12:30, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and we'll probably be on here for a little while. Not too long, but a little while. Also, Wednesday, we'll be getting, like I said, into shadow work and childhood trauma healing. Have great insight and a lot of information. Thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah. And then Thursday, we'll probably do a topic or something. And then Friday, we'll do our regular readings. No lives on Saturdays. But Sundays, we'll do our readings to start the week. Okay? So I just posted the reading from yesterday, which was Sunday, on YouTube. So definitely go watch that. If you was on our live last night, baby, was Spirit not on our ass? Was Spirit not on our ass? Oh, my God. I don't think I had to talk to y'all like that in a little while. Is it freezing? Listen, Spirit had us by the nape of our neck. Just, woo! I said, well, damn, Spirit, did you have to come in like that? And they did. So yeah, that was a good one. It's already posted on YouTube. So if you go to the YouTube, if you go to my YouTube, it is the last live video that was posted. Definitely watch that. Okay, that shit kicked off our week. Hella high energy, hella good energy. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut this Wi-Fi off. That shit was pissing me off. Hella high energy, hella good energy, good vibes. accountability, which is good. It also talked about some of the haters, you know what I'm saying? So we had a nice little whoop-de-whoop. What areas should a Sagittarius slow down in? Shit, all areas. Shout out to y'all for getting us to 40K. The YouTube link is in my bio, babe. So just click my name here at the top. It's gonna take you to my page. Click the YouTube link in the bio. It's gonna take you directly to it. Sagittarius, I mean, any area. The thing about Sagittarius is y'all can be anywhere doing anything at any time. So it's not really like one area for real. It's whatever area you're doing too much in. So the thing that y'all need to do is prioritize, right? I will always say for Sagittarius and Gemini, because y'all sister signs is the same shit basically, just different reflections of the same energy. For both of those signs, y'all need to start writing down all the things that you need to do or the things that you need to get done or want to get done. And then prioritize it, right? What's the most important thing to do? Number one. Okay, then what's the second thing? Then what's the third thing? Don't move on to the second or third thing until you get number one completed. Okay? Don't be over here, over there, everywhere, and you still ain't accomplished number one. That's ridiculous. Thank you for the gift, babe. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Y'all ain't tell me my lips was chapped. I mean, what the fuck? Are we family or not? Okay, still got a little outline, but goddamn, the inside was looking real crusty. Yeah, prioritizing what's going on. Okay, prioritizing what's going on. Oh, they was looking mad. Oh, y'all thought it was a look, child. Not the crustiness was a look, child. I don't know. Yeah, that would be my advice for those two signs specifically. You're welcome, love. Fire signs, what do I need to be focused on again? So fire signs, again, it depends on where you are in life, right? Based on the moon phases, of course, there'll be different things for y'all to focus on based on the moon phases. If you didn't catch all of that, then make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube, because I'll be posting that video tomorrow. I'll be posting this video tomorrow. But depending on what moon phase, then that's the things that y'all need to prioritize from that aspect of things. But also on a personal level, you also have your own personal set of things that you probably need to prioritize and look more into or give your attention to. Okay, so there's always multiple ways to look at it when it comes to astrology, right? You got the moon phases that you can look at it from that perspective. You can look at it from your fire sign, if you're a fire sign, air sign, earth sign, water sign. You can look at it from if you were Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You can look at it from if it's an area dealing with your first house, second house, third house, fourth house, 5 through 12. Okay, it depends, right? We are very intricate beings, and we have a lot of energies that make us who we are. So it's a lot of different things that kind of affect us in different ways, right? So just make sure that you are paying attention to the full scope of things, not just one specific area. So don't just look at it from the moon phases. Don't just look at it from the sun sign, the moon sign, rising sign. You kind of got to see what everything is doing and then find the commonalities based on where you are in life. Does that make sense? This is why I say get your birth chart. Pay attention to the moon phases. Pay attention to what sign the sun is in, right? Pay attention to the season that we're in. We did seasons on the live last Tuesday, I think. We went through seasons. That's also on YouTube, okay? So we went through a couple of different things, and there's more for us to go through. Next Monday, we're going to be doing birth charts. I'm going to break down how to read a birth chart for everybody. We're going to go through all of the different parts of the birth chart so that y'all can get that clarity. But yeah, so everything comes together to make it, you know, one big picture. So it's not going to necessarily be like specific things all the time based on one thing. It'll be multiple things. Okay? Any other questions, comments, and concerns? Again, all gifts are welcome and much, much appreciated. Shout out to everybody who sent gifts. If you need to reload your gifts, www.tiktok.com/coins. Thank you guys for helping me get to 41,000 likes. That is amazing. That is awesome. We kept the viewers above like 50 for the majority of the time. At one point, we was at like 200 and something during the first half. So that was awesome. Shout out to everybody for sticking around. Shout out to everybody that shared. We are almost at 25 shares for this video, so that's awesome. Shout out to everybody who followed as well. I appreciate all of the new follows, all of the new family. We are a community over here. So if you come in one time, I'm going to treat you like family. I'm going to talk to you the same way as I talk to everybody, okay? Because that's just what we do over here. Shout out to everybody who was assisting each other in the comments, making friends. Again, don't be afraid to talk in these comments and chit chat with each other. This is a judgment free zone. If anybody's on that bullshit, if you know me, they will get blocked immediately. I don't even play like that. Okay, I'm a teacher at heart, and I don't play with people trying to make other people feel dumb or stupid or anything like that because they're in a space where they're trying to learn. We don't play that. Okay, I don't play like that. But shout out to everybody. Tomorrow, again, we'll do our general reading for the collective. I'm not sure if I'm going to do chosen ones, messages, ancestor messages, or whatever else Spirit gives me. We're going to see. I'm leaning towards chosen ones messages because I don't think that we did. Well, it's the beginning of the month, and we haven't did a chosen ones message so far. So we'll do that. Tomorrow, I'll be live between 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and like 1:45-ish, okay? I'll be on here a little bit early. Wednesday, we'll do our next lesson, which will be on shadow work and childhood trauma healing. Please come back for that. I know astrology is fun and all of that, but if you don't have this healing piece, none of that shit matters, okay? Nothing even matters. Lauren Hill and D'Angelo, it don't fucking matter. All right, it really don't. You're not going to be able to get anywhere with manifestations, growing, altering your life, changing, transforming, if you are not healing actively, okay? And if you around anybody who said, I already healed, run. Because healing is an ongoing process. You don't heal, even after you leave here, you're still healing, or you're still fixing yourself to be better, to become a better soul, okay? So we're always developing to be greater, to be better, to be more knowledgeable, more wise, more aware, more accountable, right? That's a daily process. It's an ongoing thing. So we know that there's no ceiling to healing, period. I ain't a rapper, but you know what I'm saying. You know, I can get a little bar in or two. Okay, love and light. Shit making noise. Love and light. I hope that you guys enjoyed this lesson for today. Again, it will be posted on YouTube, so make sure you go and subscribe. I will see y'all tomorrow for our collective reading, and then Wednesday we'll be back with our lesson on childhood trauma healing and shadow work. I was just about to ask you about meditation. Okay, so I'm gonna do a lesson next Wednesday on meditation and crystals, and meditation styles and all of the whole 9 frequencies. We're gonna go through all of that next Wednesday. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'm going to make sure I do whole lessons on some of these things so that y'all can get all the information. And it's not just me giving you a little piece here, a little piece there. Okay? Yes, girl, we're going to get into them crystals. Yes, ma'am. If I don't know my birth time, how do I get my birth chart? You got to get that birth time. So you can go to like the Social Security office, try to get a copy of your birth certificate. It's usually on your birth certificate. Yes, everything will be posted to YouTube, so you'll never technically miss anything. You might miss the live, but you won't miss the video because it will be posted, okay? All right, all hearts and minds are clear, like my grandma say before she closed church. I love y'all. Again, I'll be back on here tomorrow between 12 p.m., 12:30-ish p.m., 1:45-ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My website is also in my bio, so feel free to go there and book any one-on-one services, consultations, mentorships, any of those things that you need. Yes, you missed me, honey bun, but it's okay because this will be posted to YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed there and you can watch it all from the beginning. I was born overseas and it's not on my birth certificate. So you may have to contact the hospital you was born in or born at. They would be probably the only one outside of, you know, Social Security office who has that information. It may take a little research and work for you to get that, because that piece is very important. And when we get into birth charts, I'll explain why time is so important when it comes to our birth chart. Okay? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be good. Be safe. Peace.